everybody, this is Sugar Moon, also known as Cheyenne. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day, night, wherever you guys may be in the world, and I hope that you guys are taking care of your energy as such. I have tried to film this thing for like 3 times, so I already know that this don't want to get out. I already know that the people or entities and stuff like that are doing their best to make sure that this doesn't come out information-wise, so I'll try to make it very short and concise, okay? But mainly it's about that we just entered the 11/11 portal, as well as today when I'm filming this is the Taurus full moon. So if you have Taurus placements right now, you guys are runner-ups for what's going on in the world. So before I start shuffling, because I know Spirit already wants to get some information out, I have my little son here too, so if you hear him in the background or if he tries to pick out some cards, I'll go ahead and see what he picks, and then we can see if that's another sign from Spirit. Because remember, children are the best as far as like seers wise, because they are very connected and in tune. So you might see him here, but I'm going to have like a little emoji covering his face, because I already spoke how I would like to keep my children's privacy private here on social media until he's older, until he's like, you know, more smart and equipped with how to navigate the internet. So what is going on with the current energy right now between masculine and feminine energies worldwide? We just had, globally, if you guys are in the States, we just had the election times, and I want to make this very clear. Before you guys come on here with this, it's important to also study politics, right? Make sure that you're equipped with it. Don't be so delulu where you just don't know what the going on in the world globally or even within your own community. But what I'm saying is that don't let these divided like mindsets deter you and distract you from really what the actual cause is, like what they're trying to distract you from is what I'm trying to say. All right. So what I'm saying is that it's good to know, but also with that whole like Trump versus Kamala, all that other crap, we're not gonna go into that on this channel, because regardless of who won, depending on who, it just doesn't matter, because karmically Turtle Island is due for a massive karmic reverence or some sort of like karmic balance right now. So it doesn't truly matter which timeline was chose. It was like the lesser of the evils is what I would have to say. But if you're coming on here with that about like the whole split mindset and things like that, I kindly push your energy away, because I would like people here who can see the bigger picture of it all, you know? So currently what's happening? 3 of coins. Oof. All decks I use will be listed below. 2 of wands. All right, let me go ahead and pull a little bit more. That whole two mindset wise, and then the 3, you could be seeing 222, 333, 313, 303, 202, 212. All those are coming out. 2222 is also 1122. I'm also seeing that as well. So I'm seeing that more so, instead of thinking with just the duality, we're going to think about more like higher perspectives of it all. You see how this girl, there right now, there's 2 beings or entities in the back that are looking or probably targeting this girl, but she's over here singing, minding her business, you know? So she's over here in her own little la-la world right now. And so she's the one that can actually see above it all, right? Instead of the people who are stuck in that lower mindset of just, it's either or, it's one or the other, it's this or that, it's this. It's just like, yes, there is yin and yang in this world, but there are gray areas in between that people kind of fail to talk about. So once you are able to balance those 2 out, the yin and yang energy, there's more to it. We're seeing this shift within humanity massively. If you guys been following my community tab, you guys would know that I also stated, I've made a little bit lengthy thing about what the energy is going on right now, so go ahead and check that out. If I'm not posting on here on Instagram, most likely I'm posting on the community tab of the YouTube channel. Are you okay? Okay, I feel like someone is I don't know if there's like some sort of like people walking into something, like that could be a sign, someone walking into walls or whatever. We have the 10 of Cups, perfect. So this is harmony. This is literally tranquil. This is like people work their way up to the 10 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment card, right? And so it could also, I was feeling pregnancy energy, so there could be children. You could also have children of your own. If you're watching this, you could be a mother or expecting mother, congratulations, or a father, congratulations, or just in general, like thank you to the mothers and fathers out here in this world. The 10 of Cups, I can't help but notice that this is kind of the storyline. It's in more of an Indian way. You could be Indian that's watching this, or a Hindu. You could have Hindu faith or whatever. But I'm seeing the Little Mermaid being presented in this storyline. And I'm seeing like Spirit saying that two people who come from different worlds got together to have a special child. So it's giving me very Yeshua energy. I'm getting more of the biblical Atlantis Kemet timelines coming through. And they're showing me the Kingsmen that use the stars in order to find Yeshua where he would be born. So astrology and astronomy is very important right now as well. So if you feel like called to get guided on your stuff, then pretty much. Sorry guys, I get really distracted right now. There could be a lot of distractions at this moment for you guys, as far as like you distracting on your journey, but this is what I meant. This is the energy I'm feeling. They're feeling like that Yeshua energy. So it could be, I'm also seeing roses could be a synchronicity for you. That could be a really big telltale sign of the divine feminine, something about rising of the divine feminine. I'm also picking up on shadow feminine energy like Kali Ma, Sekhmet. I'm also feeling like Shakti, like destroyer goddesses and things like that. So things have to be destroyed in order for new foundations to be built, correct? So right now, anything that's built on a faulty foundation is being destroyed and taken out, and that's very chaotic. Like that's feminine, dark feminine energy all the way. So can I get more clarification on what's going on in general? I have no idea what this reading is about. I always go in with my readings not knowing what the subject is about in general. So okay, we have goal, fright, and disturbance. Ooh, people being haunted. Some people being haunted. On these cards alone, like got the gold, the fright. So really, right now, people are in fear-based energy, and it's for me, it's sad witnessing people kind of lose their. You kind of have to you kind of have to give people grace because they're in fear-based energy. They don't know what's next. They don't know how they're gonna take care of their family. Like there are real shit that's going on in the 3D right now that people are worried about. Okay, their livelihoods and things like that. But it reminds me of like the story of Exodus, or when Moses told, I think Aaron or something like that, where he said something like the Pharaoh can take away your money, your livelihood. They can take away your clothes. They can take away your children. They can take away even your own very life. But one thing they can't take away is your faith. Okay, and so I feel like this is a test of faith at this moment. Yeah, you're touching the 2 of Wands. Yeah, it's a test of faith to see which side of the coin are you gonna go for. Are you gonna go for fear, or are you gonna operate in love? You're gonna go ahead. So people aren't like, so also if you were doing wrong, right, say for instance someone was karmically trying to hurt people, use malicious intentions to gain power, lust, greed, whatever you think of, that you can think of, right now they're currently being haunted by the same entities that they sent towards you. So this gives me the energy of like that Papa Legba video I did. Also someone felt, I'm feeling like they felt like it was okay to send the angel of death towards you, Azrael. I'm feeling his energy too. So if the angel of death also resonates with you, they tried to send this death magic towards you, but it ended up bouncing back. And so now the death angel is going to go ahead and start taking what is theirs, like what is rightfully theirs. So let me go ahead. So if they sent something, an entity towards you, it's going back to the original sender to take care of whoever it was that sent that entity in the first place. Stop conjuring up things you can't put back. Moving forward. Yeah, I feel like someone conjured up something that they cannot put back, and it's coming back for retribution. So let me get this little, my self-made cards that I made right here, my self-made oracle. Give me more information on like who may be watching in general, like any information that the viewer, my person who's watching, beautiful souls. There also are karmic souls watching here too. I feel like they're like massively triggered. Also, someone could be of Ifa faith. I'm seeing the Ifa card. Someone can also practice a level of. See, mind you, Ifa is not bad. Okay, it's a spirituality. I wouldn't even consider it a religion at that point. It's more of a way of life. Okay, so that's coming through. If you connect to Orishas and things like that, that's all right there. Okay, sorry guys, I just had to have a little bit of an interruption thing with my son. But right now he's sitting next to me watching his movie. So if the background noise changes, it's because I just put elemental on. So that could be something. This could be like a fire sign, water sign dynamic. There could be water signs watching this. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So, but what I was saying is that these gridlock points, when it has to do with your DNA, all right, your DNA, if you go on my community tab, I did reference DNA, that there are DNA light codes or upgrades happening since the 1111 portal. If you are someone that has let go of the old life, let go of the old timeline, you have now entered a new timeline, especially if you have like O positive, O negative blood, or you have Aboriginal genetics and things like that. If you're indigenous culture, both Black and Native American, then this really applies to you, very much so. As I was saying, also the Colorado airport, something about the Denver airport, what's underneath it is also, I'm hearing human trafficking tunnels of any sort. I'm also saying that that's going to come to the forefront. We're going to be exposed more. People with wealth and money who support this. So I'm seeing like celebrities or people who are wealthy, you know, people who are on like Epstein Island, that other stuff. Right now, that's coming to, or it can mean that there's a spiritual inheritance or some type of abundance that's heading towards you, and these people or these entities don't want you to know about it. So if you had someone that passed away of some sort, and they were handing down an inheritance or a property or whatever it is to you, wealth is what I'm saying. It was stopped or intercepted by these karmic beings or government entities that are just wanting power, you know? Time to wake up. It's time to stop being in denial. It's time to witness the fall of this man-made matrix system right now. And so people, I feel like people are going to be forced to wake up. So if like I stated, there's this light codes that are coming. Also rainbow or aurora borealis, something to do with that, like in Alaska, like the northern lights has to do with also the activation points that are happening at this moment. So if you are going through a dark night of the soul, or you feel like you just are in this fear-based energy and you don't know what to do, and you feel kind of scared about what's going to happen next in the future, just know that you're not the only one, and this is globally happening, and there's a massive shift. And if you're really tuned in, you will feel this shift. You would feel like people are starting to either lose it, you lose their mind. In order to lose it, you have to find it again, right? But like, you can also see who's the difference between someone who did the work and who did not. So what's going on more globally, worldwide? What do you want the viewer to know? What do you want them to know? What do you want to know? I'm hearing spiritual warrior. You are a spiritual warrior. It's a scene. Crystals. You could be also guided to work with more crystals. I'm hearing clear quartz or black tourmaline would be a great starter if you are just getting into crystals. I'm also hearing tiger's eye would be great. Oh, also a tiger being visited me in my dream state about a week ago, over a week ago actually. I talked about it on my story on Instagram, but I'll leave that for a different day. Vermont. Someone can be from Vermont, and then fairy and fae. So yes. The fae are literally on your side. You could also have fae blood within you. You could be from a royal bloodline of some sort. That's something to do with the fae in general. Also, like fae, or the fae has followed you in life, or they watch over you in some sort. Mind you, they are trickster spirits. They're known for trickster spirits, but they also, if they work for you, they definitely work for you for life, all right? So I wouldn't fuck with the fae either, because if the fae is on your side and they're fighting these entities or these beings for, just know that they're getting right now. Oops. Oh no. I actually seen the twin flames and the government card, so something to do with the government not wanting these higher vibrational soulmates or twin flames to come together, because it does make a difference in the world. It makes this cosmic explosion or this ripple effect, where when two higher vibrational soulmates come together in union, that's when real things can actually start happening in this world. So movement as in. So let me go ahead, see gossip. There's some gossip going on. Spiritual awakening. There's a spiritual awakening happening right now. The gossip and rumors and slander and things like that, that's child's play, okay? That's just 3D basics. That's also the distraction of it all because of the spiritual awakening. So the gossip and things like that you're seeing online, the propaganda, all that stuff that's happening online, you got to be mindful of where you're getting your sources from. You got to also be very mindful on, in general, like who you're getting your information from, and make sure that if it's from source, then you know it's the truth. Also, I'm feeling like there's an anger, like something about anger happening. There's anger outbursts. People cannot keep their emotions under control. So it's really a test to see, like, again, your faith. It goes back to that. Is your faith higher than your fear for what's going to happen next? Is your faith higher than your fear for the fact that because mind you, the more fear-based that you are, the more controllable that you are for the system in general. But really, like I said, they're trying to distract. There's a huge spiritual awakening happening. People are now waking up. That's that in denial card that I had here. People are now finally waking up to the truth. And so, let me see. Yeah, there's a karmic cycle closing, like I've stated on the community tab. A huge karmic cycle is now closing out. And then we have hurricane and tsunami, typhoon. I don't know why Spirit's telling me to just flip through the cards right now. So the storms, the natural disasters that are happening in the world are also big distractions, but it also could be karma doing its thing, making a sweep. So I always tell my son not to fear storms and things like that, or natural disasters, because sometimes you can use that to your advantage to sweep out old stagnant energy or energy that is not meant to be there. So if there was like a lot of like juju, just bad stuff going on in that area, once a storm sweeps through, it gets rid of that energy. I'm gonna go ahead and just end it off here. I know I'm trying to make this very short, and if I keep saying that, Spirit will make it go long and long and long to the point where I'm like channeling for 2 hours, and I'm like, what? The time's going by so fast. But yeah, I got stuff to do. So but yeah, if you guys follow me on Instagram and things like that, and you messaged me about over a week ago, just know I'm gonna get back to y'all. Okay, I haven't been on Instagram or anything like that. Spirit told me to sit my ass down, especially before the election time, because I just didn't want to deal with people's bullshit. I really did not. I didn't want to deal with people's mouths. I didn't want to deal with their opinions and things like that, and them fighting on the internet and all that for no reason. Okay, that I did not want to deal with that type of energy. I already knew from the get-go that whatever choice was made, that there's a karmic cycle that has to close out regardless. There is karma that has to be handled first before we can move forward. Okay, so destruction comes before creation, right? So all right, guys, I'm just going to close that out there. You are special, especially if you have this DNA, DEA. Just know that you're going through a massive spiritual awakening, okay? Another dark night of the soul, possibly. And I always say to people, it's easier said than done, but you got to go through it in order to get over it, is what I always tell people. So much love to you all. Peace, and I shall talk to you guys later. Bye.